Okay, 1 year ago tomorrow, our residents voted by more than 2-1 to approve the GO bonds that allowed for us borrowing up to $181 million for 25 different projects around town. The projects included public safety, new fire stations, improvements to streets and bridges, and improvements to parks and recreation. So we have Horacio Danovich with the city, who's going to give us a little update on where those GO bond projects start. You know, our city is really lucky because we have almost the highest credit rating any city could have, and that qualifies us for the lowest interest rates, and that's just tremendous for our community. So, Horacio, here you go.
Thank you, Elaine. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for having me. It's a privilege to be invited again and to tell you a few things. I don't have any pretty presentations today, and there's a good reason for that. Because coming April 15th, for a matter of several weeks, we're going to have a lot of presentations to the public, and I am hoping that you will attend those, and you'll see the pretty pictures then. In the meantime, I just want to tell you where we are in the process. Much like Elaine mentioned to you, it's been a year. It's incredible that it's gone so fast. And throughout this year, everything had a timeline for things to happen. And so far, we haven't missed a beat. Back in October of 2018, that's when we received the first flush of monies. But we didn't wait until October to start the process, and the process requires selecting design individuals, design teams, and construction companies to help us through the process. Just imagine that we have to select for 23 projects, and there's 25, I'm going to tell you the other two in a second, but there's 23 projects that require design and construction services. So in August 2018, a couple of months before the issuance of the bond, we started publishing and advertising these solicitations. So we're kind of ahead of schedule. We're on time. And what I'm pretty happy to tell you is that tonight we're going to have a reading of a number of ordinances awarding design contracts to all of these design teams that we've been talking to. Tonight's the first reading. The second reading will occur on March 26th. Assuming there are no hiccups, all of these contracts will be approved and will be moving to the next level. All of the contracts are on budget or below so far. So we're pretty good doing that. Negotiations have been fantastic. Everybody has cooperated. The design teams that we've been selecting understand the need that we have to deliver these projects in a timely fashion. They all cooperated in getting all of this set up for tonight. So, from that standpoint, the next stop would be selecting the construction companies, which we're going in the process right now. We have a number of panelists that are being assigned to the different reviews. That's the next stop. And then March 15, we start our marathon of presentations. Up on the front desk, I left a few flyers that look like this one. And they have all the presentations scheduled from April 15th all the way through the first week of August. Almost every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and several Thursdays, except Memorial Day, we're going to be busy. 36 presentations in all, for now. There may be more. But all those have been scheduled at different venues throughout the city, depending on where the project really affects. So for example, we have a project on Northeast 33rd Street from Dixie Highway all the way to US 1. Well, it stands to reason that we meet with the public in District 2, which is where that project is. So that project, that presentation will take place at the Highlands Community Civic Center, rather than somewhere else. We're going to have some presentations right here. For example, Dixie Highway. That's a project that affects the entire city. So what better venue to bring to a centralized location than this one? And these dates right now are set in stone. So I urge you to pick up one of these flyers, take a look at them, and hopefully you will attend some of these meetings. And if you don't, at least pass the word around, because some of your neighbors, some of your friends may be affected by some of these projects. The plan is that once that we complete all of these presentations, In some cases, we're only gonna have one presentation for a project. In some cases, we're gonna have two, depending on the project. So for example, a fire station. There's not much that we can tell the public. The design is pretty much done for all of those fire stations. So technically, by just showing it to them the first go round, they'll at least get the gist of what's coming, and they'll understand that it's pretty much a copy cut of what we've done in recent years. But some projects like McNair Park, that is at a conceptual level today, we want the public to see what some of the ideas that we have. We want to hear what they have to tell us, and then come back and show them that we listen to them a second time around, and go ahead and then move forward with the design. That's the plan. That's the way we're going to run the whole process. All 23 projects are going to be run the same way. Now, 23 projects, but we only have funds for so much. The way we did this is separated funding into two issuances. One in October 2018, that takes us all the way to September 30th, 2021. What I did, that first issuance is $105 million, is I added up all the design costs at the front end, so I can design all of the projects now. Not wait until October 2021 to start designing projects then. I'm designing them all today. And there's a couple of reasons for that. Number one, because by October 2021, I'm shovel ready. Number two, because being shovel ready, I can apply for grants as shovel ready. So that gives us the two reasons why we did that. And the second issuance is going to come on October 1, 2021. We're going to have $75 million coming then, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and finish up the process. Now, there were two projects that I mentioned that are not going through the same process. One of those is the fishing pier, which was included in the GO bond as a reimbursement. So we already collected the money, we put it right back into the general fund. What we did is the city commission appropriated $9 million, put it into a special fund so that I can finish the pier ahead of schedule and not wait until the GO bond actually funded it. And now that gave us the opportunity to open the pier, hopefully in June 2019, and begin to enjoy it now. The other one is Collier City. It's a Collier City neighborhood. And there's a special project with that. Collier City neighborhood is going to help fund the conversion of every street light with LED across the entire community, and it's going to populate all the fixtures that do not exist today. How many? 487 more light fixtures will be added to that community. Right now, lighting is, you have one light pole at one end of the street, 600 feet later you have another one. So people have to walk in very dark areas, very dangerous conditions. We don't like that. We've heard the public for a long time. That was a very high priority to provide safety for our residents. And we really listened to them, and we took the step to go and contact FPL and have FPL partner with us to help us transform that community, and everywhere in the city, you're doing the same thing. So it's not just Collier City. We're going to do this with Liberty Park, we're going to do this with Chris Haven, the Highlands. All of those communities are current. Some of those are already in design. So in the next year and a half, regardless of where you are in Pompano Beach, you're going to start seeing all of these brand new LED lights being populated all over the place. Efficiency, cost control, and of course, a great partnership with Florida Power and Light. Now, the ultimate goal of that whole system, and I'm still working on it, so please don't hold me to it just yet, is to put beacons on each and every one of those poles and hopefully be able to create a Wi-Fi network on every street in Pompano Beach. Now that requires a tremendous undertaking, a tremendous partnership and support from other groups, not just FPL, but that's my ultimate goal. It's been my goal to create a smart city. And it's still on my list. So hopefully I'll be able to deliver, but don't hold me to it just yet. No applause for another couple of years, please. In the meantime, I tell you, it's a great, exciting time in Pompano Beach. These projects that we're doing on the GO bond, plus all the other projects that are being done in the capital improvements program, is going to continue to transform the city the way we've been transforming it since I arrived, and I've been blessed to be part of this since 2010, and hope to continue to be around unless the city manager kicks me out. But if he doesn't, I will continue to come to you with more happy news. This is happy times in Pompano Beach. We are really the envy of the county across the board. The county keeps calling us to tell them how to do the things that we do. And it's for a good reason, because we have a great plan, we have a great commission that supports us, we have a great upper management and understands what we need to do to deliver things. And it's because of you, because you support us and you give us the oomph to keep going. With that, I'll be happy to entertain any questions, and I'm here for you.